What happens when you decide to forsake your own country in order to go study abroad? It might be a great 4 years, but when you graduate, what do you do next? We're on location here in Beijing, China with Ning Qiu, and welcome to the Language of Business.
Thank you, Greg.
You are originally from where in China?
I'm originally from Beijing, China.
And why did you decide to go to the university outside of China?
Actually, the first reason I decided to pursue a degree in the United States is because I want to broaden my horizon. I want to experience a Western culture which is different from my home country, and because I heard on the news and also from some of my friends saying that the U.S. education system is more complicated and more flexible, so I want to experience that also.
And how would you say the two educational systems differ?
As I mentioned before, the U.S. education system is more flexible and more complicated because in U.S. college, it has more recreational activities compared to Chinese college. And also the professor in U.S. focus not only on the test score, but also on how the students will contribute to their class, how they interact with their classmates and professor. And all of this are taken into consideration regarding the grading criteria. So I think that's the most important difference.
You're currently a finance and accounting major.
Yeah.
And you were about to graduate at the end of this academic year.
Yeah.
What will you do then?
Actually, I'm going to pursue a master's degree in the United States. The reason I want to pursue a master's degree instead of looking for a job is my major is finance and accounting. And the job market for these fields are very competitive. It's not very easy for me as an undergraduate student to find a very good job in the U.S. job market. And also I'm a foreigner, so it's really hard. So I decided to pursue a master's degree instead of looking for a job right after graduation.
So much of the U.S. educational system is focused on job-based learning. Why wouldn't you look for an internship in the United States or possibly in China before immediately going to graduate school?
Well, actually, I take that into consideration. But because I already had 2 internships in the United States.
After you finish either a 1-year or 2-year master's degree, what will you do then?
I will consider continue to work in U.S. for 2 or 3 years. And then probably I will come back to China if the pollution problem gets fixed.
In the future, are you interested in working in the US, China, or in a third country?
I think I would not consider a third country. I think I should probably work in US for, like I mentioned before, 2 or 3 years. And then finally, I think I should come back to China because it's my home country. I want to contribute myself to it.
And in terms of your future long-term prospects, do you think you want to start your own company or work for an existing business?
I think probably I will work for an existing business because I think I'm not that kind of person with that ambitious goals. And so probably I will work in an existing company, but it must be top ranking.
If you had to go through the process again, would you have changed anything?
No, probably not, because I think my decision to study in US is the best decision I've ever made. Yeah.
Great. Ning, thank you very much.
Thank you, Greg. Nice to meet you.
Ning Qiu, a student at a US university originally from Beijing, China.